On April 14, 2014, 276 schoolgirls were abducted from Government Girls Secondary School in Chibok, Borno State. Boko Haram claimed responsibility for their disappearance, and Nigeria was thrown into a panic for their rescue. 5 years after, only 107 of the girls have returned home. The whereabouts of the remaining 112 girls is still a mystery. It's day 2 of a 3-day event to mark the 5th anniversary of the abduction of the Chibok girls, and this group of Nigerian activists under the name Bring Back Our Girls are calling out the government.
It's really as if they don't really care. Yes, some of them have been released, some of them have been found, but in the time since then there's been very little communication, even in the way and manner that the family has been treated. At a point in time, a hotline was set up that their family members could call to get updates. The hotline is no longer functional. The Ministry of Women Affairs is not doing anything to follow up. And we keep saying that the Chibok girls are representative of other abducted Nigerians. But we talk about the Chibok girls because at the time when they were abducted, it was the first time that such a large number of people were taken. Not only that, we actually know their names. We know what community they are from. We know their parents. 19 parents have died in the times in between. But there are other Nigerians who've been abducted. We're also talking about the UNICEF worker, Alice, who we don't know anything about where she is. But Leah Sharibu as well is also missing. So it's all the names that we know, but it's also symptomatic of the other Nigerians that we don't know. And it is very sad that 5 years on, we're still here.
In Yami's view, the abduction of schoolgirls in Nigeria is an offshoot of several other deep-rooted issues.
It seems that we're always just putting a band-aid on a wound, but not trying to solve the underlying problem. Why is there so much insecurity? People are unemployed. There's no punishment for bad behavior. So if you feel that you can kidnap someone, you get paid, and nothing happens, of course. It's not rocket science that people will steal more, kill more, destroy more, because there's a sense that nothing will happen. And we don't believe that this government has shown very clearly that something will happen. People pay penalties. And as we've seen with our elections and other circumstances, our politicians are also part of the people who buy arms and arm young people to cause violence. So if young people are armed by a politician that they know, that gives them boldness to do the things that they do. So the government must make it very clear that it's unacceptable and show in their actions, not just in words, as you've said, that they keep saying, but show in their actions that this is unacceptable.
Kayode is a mother of 2. She says she's as concerned about the Chibok girls as she is about her own.
I know what it takes to be a mother. I know what it takes to not see your child for a day. You know how it will feel, not to talk of a year, 2 years, 3 years, up to 5 years. We want results. Result from the rescue operation. What is the result? Why are you still leading us when you cannot, we can't get this information from you. We can't get our girls back. Nothing is being said. No information. We are just saying we are still working on it. We are still negotiating. No results. But we really want to be there so that the government will know that these people are still advocating for the release of the Chibok.
Activists in Lagos, Abuja, New York, and London have been holding vigils and protests for the past 5 years to drive home their demands for the release of the Chibok girls. Their request today is for the government to do more than listen. Aneta, Felix, TV 360, Nigeria.